I am going to relate the title of this video. When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Listen, people are going to show you who they are. And I remember when I was a brand new teacher and I would get home from school at the end of the day, and one of my favorite things to do was to watch the Oprah Winfrey show. Every day it played from 4 to 5. And I always thought that she was wise beyond her years. And one day I was listening to her story, and she said, when a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. And how does that equate to our lives in any career that we're in? For me, in real estate, I love to work with people who are appreciative, who are trusting, who are kind, who are hard workers, who are going to follow my lead and believe that if they hire me to be a real estate agent, that I'm going to guide them in the right direction and do what I need to do. But listen, there are many times as a self-employed real estate agent that I do not choose to work with people. And the great thing about being grown adults, right? No matter what position you're in, what job you're in, no matter where you're at in your life, when people show you who they are, believe them, because they will always show you who they are. If people are honest, you can tell from the things they're saying to you, right? We as women, I think more so than men, have this intuition, this gut instinct. We know when things are off kilter, right? So if somebody lies to you, then it's going to be very hard to trust them because you believe that they are not trustworthy, right? Because they told you a lie. If someone is a lazy person, that's just who they are. Believe who they are. They're showing you who they are. And so for me as a realtor, there are many times that people come into my life, and I know from the very beginning that they're not the kind of person that I want to work with. I like to work with people who are motivated, who are positive, who are trusting, and who are going to follow my lead. And I don't like rude, arrogant, condescending people. So if I get a call from a client, let's just say it's a buyer that wants to go look at houses, and I say to that buyer, the very first thing that you need to do is get pre-approved, or if you're a cash buyer, give me your proof of funds, right? And if that client says to me, well, I don't want to get pre-approved, I don't think that I need to get pre-approved, well, then you can find yourself a realtor who is going to let you decide what you need to do. Listen, when you hire me as a realtor, you're hiring me because you trust me, you trust my judgment. So if I tell you as a buyer, the very first thing that you need to do is get yourself pre-approved, and these are some people that you can call who are going to help you get pre-approved so that you know your loan type and you know your budget, and you think that you are smarter than I am and you think that you don't need to get pre-approved, then I am not the right agent for you. And you have the right to work with any real estate agent that you choose to work with. And if you're the kind of person that's just kind of rude and condescending and bossy, I'm not your agent, okay? I'm not. If you call me up and you want to go see houses in all of Acadia Parish, and let's say you don't care where you want to live, you just want to look at houses in your budget, and you say I'm pre-approved, this is the amount I'm pre-approved for, and this is my loan type, listen, we are going to town, and I am going to house hunt with you till the day is done to find you the absolute best possible deal within your budget. And if you say my max budget is $200,000, guess what? I'm probably going to find you a house that's over $200,000 that you're going to end up getting for less than $200,000, because I'm going to work my ass off for you to get you the deal that you need. If you're a seller and you call me up and you say, I'm looking to sell my house, What are the things that I need to do to get it ready to sell? I'm going to say, listen, let's look at the calendar. Let's pick a day. I'm going to go meet with you. I'm going to do a walkthrough. I'm going to tell you these are some things you need to do to get the absolute most amount of money for your house within the shortest amount of time possible. And if you say to me, look, whatever you tell me to do, I'm willing to do, you are my kind of client. If you're a seller that says, listen, I don't want to do anything, just put a sign in the front yard and let's hope it sells, I'm not your agent. I'm not going to work with you, because if you just want me to put a sign in the front yard and say a little prayer that your house sells, listen, a monkey can do that. You don't need a realtor. You do not need a realtor to do that. If you believe that you can just put a sign in the front yard and sell your house like that, more power to you. Listen, people probably do it every day, but I guarantee you they're leaving money on the table. If you do not have the willpower and the motivation to do the things that you need to do to get your house sold, then you're going to leave probably tens upon thousands of dollars on the table, because people can tell when you do not care about your house. They can also tell that you're not motivated and you're lazy, and guess what? You're not going to negotiate with them because you don't have the energy or the wherewithal to do it, right? So in any entity, in any career, in any part of your life, if you are dealing with people who have showed you who they are, maybe it's that they are rude, they're arrogant, they're lazy, whatever the case may be, listen, they're going to show you who they are. Believe who they are. Believe who they are the very first time. Now, getting back to real estate, I absolutely love working with motivated people who are going to follow my lead and do what they need to do to get top dollar. If you're a buyer is someone who is going to say, listen, I don't know what I'm doing, so you tell me what I need to do to get the absolute best deal possible on a house, right? That's what you need. So when a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them, because that's who they are. If you are motivated, if you are passionate, if you are willing to follow my lead, whether you're the buyer or the seller, I would encourage you to call me and ask me all your hard questions, because there are lots of questions to be asked in real estate. I got into it 5.5 years ago knowing absolutely nothing. And I learned what I know today from asking and asking and asking and asking questions. And by closing lots and lots and lots and lots of transactions. 5.5 years, probably going on close to 425 transactions closed. And every single one is different. But yet every single one has the same similarities, follows the same protocol, the same everything. So if you're looking to buy or sell, give me a call. I'd love to have a conversation with you. And listen, if you are not happy in your current career and you think that you would love to be in real estate, if you love working with people, if you love negotiating, and if you love having a schedule that you get to design, then real estate might be the greatest career for you. It has absolutely been a whirlwind, an amazing thing for me. I worked as an educator for 20 years and quickly moved up the ranks from teacher to administrator to technology supervisor, and hit a wall at $78,000 a year with all of these politics to deal with, and I hated it every day when I got to the school board office. Now, when I was in the schools, I absolutely loved it every day. Getting to the school board office where all the politics and the dynamics and the drama was involved, I didn't like it. And I realized, here I am making $78,000 a year, which is probably the most I'm ever going to make, right? And I just didn't like it. So real estate has been the absolute best thing for me, and it could be probably for you too. If, like I said, if you love people, you love negotiating, you love a flexible schedule, you love knowing that the amount of money that can be made is up to you and how hard you want to put in the work to do it, right? Y'all enjoy this gorgeous day. Today is December 12th, which means we only have about 13 days left of Christmas, which is still insane to me. It's right around the corner. If you need anything real estate related, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Y'all take care.